normally feel like I have a duty, and this duty is to achieve whatever is possible in life for my people. Hey folks, how are you? Welcome back to Alflex. This is Alex here. So I'm super grateful because of this video, because I think I'm going to go deep into what I normally think on a daily basis. Like, I'm going to just show you what I normally think on a daily basis in my mind, whatever is running in my mind. And looking at this, it's something amazing simply because at the end of the day, we are men. We are men, and we have a duty. We have a duty and responsibility to be who we are meant to be. So whenever a day comes by and I get an opportunity to wake up and just see another beautiful day, first of all, that is something that is really amazing. And you have to understand very well that I normally tell myself that there are other people out there who didn't have a chance to wake up. There are people out there who probably died yesterday or overnight, but for me, like, I had a chance. God gave me a chance to wake up again, and I normally see that as a chance to change my life, as a chance to change my habits, as a chance to to retire my mom, or maybe chase my dreams even harder. you know I remember my boy Albert normally tells me, every day you have to try by all means to outdo your your previous self. That is all it is, to outdo your previous self. And that is what I normally see every other day as an opportunity to do, simply because at the end of the day, I normally see that if I'm not progressing, then I'm regressing, technically speaking. If I'm not moving ahead in life, then it means that I'm not making any move. And that being what it is, that is just how I see every day. Every day that I wake up, every day that I have another chance. And I feel like I have a burden as a man to be in a position of pushing myself hard. Sometimes it feels hard, it feels crazy hard, it feels like this shit is not doable, or in such kind of things. But I normally feel like I have a duty, and this duty is to achieve whatever is possible in life for my people. It's technically not for me, because when I look at life in terms of my perspective, what I want, what I need, and such kind of things, I feel like I'm getting selfish, and I'm not in a position of living for servitude to other people, and that way ends up distracting my habits, simply because when I'm focusing on me, I'll be just thinking of, okay, can I eat the next, I don't know, uh, KFC. I can order some fucking food on KFC, or such kind of behavior that is technically destroying me, instead of building me. Because by then I'm thinking about myself, I'm selfish, I'm just focusing on me, what I want. And that is where most men technically fail, simply because they forget that we are not doing this for ourselves, man. We are not doing this for ourselves. We are doing this to retire our people. We are doing this to help people who are suffering, technically speaking. And whenever you do it for yourself, guess what? You end up going to those vices, smoking weed, alcohol, those kind of bullshit. Those normally happens when you you feeling like you have to treat yourself better. Like, you are selfish, technically speaking. And that is what I normally try to discourage in my mind, simply because I know very well, if I get to that selfish mode, I can be a bitch and screw up a lot of people's lives. So for me, it's just not worth it to sit down every day and think what I want. I normally sit down every day and just think, what do my brothers want? You see, what does my brother Ezra want? What does my brother Alma systems, my sisters, my friends, like, what do they want with me? How can I try to enhance their lives? A life that is selfless, you know. I don't mean that with being selfless I'm being tough hard on myself for such kind of things, because a lot of people mistaken me for that. But I don't give a fuck. But I just feel good seeing other people thriving. And that is what a man should be, technically speaking. Technically speaking, a man should be in a position of feeling good that his people are thriving, not himself, you know. For men, life is war, man, and I feel like if we don't embrace the war from within, at the end of the day, we lose our masculinity, because we are all self centered and we get to a point of being selfish. We don't care about our children and such kind of things. That is why you find fathers leaving their daughters or their sons, their wives, they abandon them, or maybe mothers as well, because they ended up becoming so fucking selfish to a point that they don't consider anybody else. They just think, I want to be happy, me. And I think that thinking like that as a man is something really detrimental to my people. It's something that will be bad, and I don't want to do that. And that is why every day I wake up and just think that I gonna do this for other people, you know. I will not waste my time, because other people will be depending on me in the near future. I will not waste my money, because I can build assets which I can use to feed my people. So it's something that you have to, as a man, technically speaking, you have to sit down and just think of it, because that is our responsibility, you know. That is our responsibility as men, to look deep and just understand that other people are depending on us, you know. And when we become selfish at the end of the day, we can't be in a position of being of servitude for other people. We do everything for our own, you know. And that is technically bullshit. That is what is making men so freaking weak. Also, like for me, I normally think a lot of things. Maybe in terms of how to change lives. I normally sit sometimes and just think, how can I be in a position of transforming my life and that on those of people around me, simply because I know very well that maybe they might be tired of fighting, but like for me, I shouldn't be tired, because I will directly fail them. You see, I'll directly fail them with my inadequacy. So I normally see it like I have a duty and obligation to be in a position of achieving my ultimate goal in life, and that is building the ultimate man, the ripped rich layer dude that I want to be. Then I share this man to the world. I share this man to my loved ones. I share this man to my wife, or such kind of things, my children, my sons, and also people depending on me, on the society. And I feel like working for that, there is nothing else important to me or any other man, technically speaking, than servitude to his people, you know. Servitude, like achieving that ultimate dream that you had in life, then using that dream to serve your people. There's nothing can surpass that, technically speaking. Building that ultimate, as well as what song normally says, our purpose as men here on earth is to build that man that we admired the most, and then give that man to the world. That is what it is important, man. You see, that man that you saw, like that stud nigger that you visualized yourself to be, that kind of a man is who we are here to build, and then use him to serve humanity, you know. That is what that matters to. Like, for our masculinity matters because of our utility. If you look very well in the society today, a man is needed because of his utility, ability to be of substitute, or being used by other people to thrive in their lives. And that way we can be in a position of building up happiness. And that is how I see my life, simply because I normally look at the society of our men and see a lot of them are being occupied by Messi, Ronaldo, football matches, bullshit, betting, all this bullshit that is happening, alcohol, pornography, women, and such kind of things. I normally look at it and I'm like, God damn, man, those niggas, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense simply because at the end of the day, this man watching this football, first of all, he's watching it from a point of selfishness because he wants fun, He technically wants fun for himself, and at the end of the day, he can abandon every other duty, no matter how important it is for that football match. And guess what? Those 90 minutes that dude wasted on that game, he would have spent building a business empire that would have saved his mother, his parent from the employment and such kind of things, from the struggles of finances and such. So I just feel like it's very wrong for a man to be thinking of happiness and such kind of things simply because at the end of the day, our happiness as men comes in when we achieve what we want. Then we help our people. You see, for instance, how can you feel? How can you feel when you give your mother the dream car that she had, or maybe build her a mansion or something like that, save her from the enslavement job and such kind of things? How do you feel? How can you feel about that? That is more fulfilling than watching Messi, you know. And I feel like it's all a matter of priority, man. It's all a matter of priority and responsibility as a man, understanding that it is my duty. It is my duty, my sole responsibility to force myself, because at the end of the day, there's nothing that will help you. There's no video, there's no motivation talk. Nothing is here to help you, man. But just looking from within and just understanding I'm fucking pissed off of this bullshit. I'm pissed off of being average. And I'm gonna change it. Then you wake up every day and go for it. And I think that is the major role for men. Achieving that ultimate potential they can be. Then using that to serve other people. That is what that matters in men's life. And at the end of the day, if you see a man obsessed with chasing happiness, fun, and such kind of things, at the end of the day, you have to understand that is a man who have gotten lost from his responsibilities, and he won't be in a position of achieving his ultimate potential simply because he's just following what the media is telling him to. If it is TikTok, hey, they go and just laugh on TikTok for 2 hours. Bruv, that is why I'm telling you. As a man, you have to be sitting down and just be thinking of how are you gonna change your life, That is what that matters. Okay? That is technically what that matters, young men. And you have to be thinking of thoughts that will technically help you to do what you are supposed to do as a man. Because at the end of the day, we will die one day, but the Rangers will have left the legacy. Not only for themselves, for their people, to inspire other people in their generations, you see, in the upcoming generations. Their names will be written in history simply because they went out there and forced themselves to become the men they are supposed to be. Be the best version of yourself, and I would just really like to encourage you folks to be thinking thoughts that are technically elevating you. Think thoughts that will drive you ahead, because that is what that technically matters at the end of the day. Be the best version of yourself. See you at the top. Adios.